My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we are reading a automatic writing channeled message or channeled letter from your person. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you to all of you for holding space for me and my eye surgery. Everything is progressing nicely. I think the eye is just kind of learning to refocus. Kind of thing, but the operation was a success. So thank you for all of you who sent healing energy, healing recordings, best wishes, sending love, sending light. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. All right, so let's get into this letter and let's see what your person has to say today. Okay. So it says, my love, my soulmate, I lay awake at night thinking of how to permanently be with you, how to wake up in your arms every morning and watch you sleep every night. I feel you slipping away from me like sand slipping through my fingers, and it scares me. You said that I was your greatest love. How could you leave me behind then? I love you with every breath in my body, but I feel like I'm drowning in my life. Every road towards you feels like an ambush, with everyone watching and waiting to watch me fail and make the wrong decision as usual. And even though I read decision, it says discussion here, and make the wrong discussion as usual. Maybe this person has issues with communicating. Your words play like a ticker tape in my head, and I hug them close to my chest at night to help me ease the pain of being away from you. I love everything about you. The way you love, your sense of freedom, your beliefs, your integrity. I respect and love all of you. With my body, I wish to worship at your temple. My friends think I'm nuts, so I don't tell anyone about us anymore. This is a road that I travel alone, with you and your words being my only companion. My family members have been trying to counsel me, but they can't be trusted. Opening up to them is like walking up smeared in blood to a pack of wolves. They will get nothing from me. They have betrayed my trust too many times. You are my friend and the only one that I trust at this point. And this makes the strong bond between us stronger. The bond that makes a strong bond between us grow even stronger. I don't know what else right now. It's like we have created our own world together and no one else is allowed in. I long to lie next to you and just enjoy the energy that we generate together. The warmth, the calm, the peace, the love. I feel it through the phone. I feel it in my dreams. I feel it when I hear your voice. I feel it and I feel you. No one compares. All right, so definitely someone who's missing you. Definitely someone who's picking up on your energy. Definitely not someone who's overthinking things. I feel like a sense of paranoia, and this is like you're seeing someone, like they're showing me someone like running down the street and they're looking back to make sure that nobody is following them or nobody's watching them. They're not at ease. So, like a criminal run away from some kind of crime scene, like a fugitive on the run. They don't trust anyone. I feel, yeah, there's a strong sense of paranoia here. It's like everybody's kind of out to get them, or everybody wants something from them. So there's someone very hypervigilant. This is someone who's reminiscing on the things that you've said, and maybe at that time they may not have appreciated or cherished what you may have been conveying, but now it's like gold to this person, and they're seeing you in a different way. Your beliefs, and I I think you guys may have had, or maybe still have, different love languages, and they didn't appreciate the way that you loved them in the past. Maybe this person, maybe their love language might be sex or something like that, but maybe your love language was maybe giving gifts or words of affirmation, and now these words of affirmation, like, you're just holding on to it like gold. Nobody understands them in their world, and that really highlights for them just how important you are to them, because you get them and the energy that you guys create together. They can't seem to find it with anyone else, which is I think is a message that came through last month as well. All right, now they have said that they feel like they're drowning in their life. Let's see what's happening in their life. Let's pull some tarot. First of all, let us get a significator for what's happening in their life right now. A significator of what's happening in their life right now. They said they feel like they're drowning in their life. This is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I haven't used this in a long time. They feel like they're drowning in their life. Let's get a significator for everything that's happening there. All right, we have concentration. So we know that this is an overthinker. But everywhere this person looks, it's like there are bows and arrows and words being slung at them, and they're trying to make sense of it all. There's a lot of vines here. They feel like entangled. I feel like they're trying to get to the star, this healing, this hope, this star of destiny. But it looks like, just as they said, like an ambush around it, right? They have to pass through these thorny vines, then they have to pass through the spider web, and then they get to the star. So they're trying to figure out how to get there. A significator for what's happening in their life. So it's just as they said, it's like danger lies in every turn, and maybe that's why they were showing me that kind of paranoia. All right, what's happening in their life? Well, they're concentrating on you and love. Okay, so when they say they're drowning in their life, it looks like they're drowning in their feelings right now. Let's pull some cards on that. They're drowning in their feelings. So it looks like their world kind of revolves around you. And you guys have helpers that are helping you get to where you guys need to go, which is that star of destiny. Spirit tells us a bit about that romance card. You see, we have temperance. Okay, so they're being refined by spirit. They're trying to be made ready for this love. Let's see. Spirit, tell us about that romance card. I said they're drowning in their life. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hangman in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like for a long time, your person was involved in something that they didn't feel fulfilled in their life. It could be a job. It could be a job, because we do have the Four of Pentacles here, which shows about money, the energy of avarice. Okay, so it could have been a job. It could have been a dysfunctional relationship. It could have been narcissistic family members. They did think about that. They could have been aligned with some sort of clique that may have held some interesting worldviews, okay, toxic as worldviews, okay, whether it's toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, some kind of toxic worldviews, okay, but it didn't make them fulfilled, and they held on to it for a long time because they felt comfortable there, they felt safe there, whatever this is, right? They felt comfortable, they felt safe, but it looks like everything in their life has now been turned upside down, including some of their romantic relationships. Okay? I think that this person didn't know what love was. And if we go back to the letter and they were talking about now they hug your words close to their chest, their idea of love and the overtures that one makes when one is in love did not include these words that you were giving to them. Okay? They're kind of show me that you love me, or give me something that I can feel kind of person. And it looks like they were trying to find that something they can feel from a lot of places, from a lot of places. Okay. And yet they remained unfulfilled and unsatisfied, and because they didn't love themselves, right? Nine of Cups in reverse is the energy of not love, right? They didn't love themselves, so they could never feel fulfilled. So no matter how much they try to get something that they can feel, they can feel it, because you can only connect with people as far as you've connected with yourself. And this person been disconnected from self for a long time. But it was a comfort zone. They felt safe there and they held on to it for a long time. There was absolutely no growth there, but Spirit said, enough is enough. And this wheel has turned. I remember the energy underneath it is temperance. And temperance is the energy of being refined by Spirit and refined by the fire. So they're going through it. And it looks like the biggest impact that it's having is on their ideas of love, romance, and these sort of romantic connections. It looks like this is what's undergoing the biggest transformation at this time, and they feel like they're drowning in it because they don't know how to navigate healthy love. All they know is toxic love. So now that something else has shown up, it's just like my eyes, right? There's an adjustment period. Yeah, you have to kind of learn to refocus and deal with things in a different way and use different skills, right? So a person, they're on a little learning curve at this time, okay? And and it's so strange because look at the tarot that I chose for today, the Tarot of the New Vision. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're getting a new outlook on life and love. That's what's happening with your person. Let's see what else is happening in their life. So they're drowning in their life because they have to use different sort of skills. The biggest transformation is happening in love and relationships. All right, so we have alcoholic underneath the deck. So your person could have definitely been addicted to substances, but let's take it wider than that. There was some sort of addiction that your person had. It could be substances, definitely, but it looks like your person was addicted to love, right? Or their idea of what love was. Okay. What's happening in their life? What's happening in your person's life right now? We have secrets. I dreamt my DM last night. And we were running from something. I can't remember. We were running from something. And then we sat under this tree. My back was pressed against the tree. I know for me, tree are always ancestors, so supported by the ancestors. And he was sitting with his back to me between my legs. And we were just catching a breather because we're running from something. I don't know what we're running from. Even now, I can't think of what we're running from. And then all of a sudden, my sister Lily Rose appears. And she has this deck of cards, beautiful deck of cards. I've never seen the deck. The back is some like gold laminate, lame kind of thing. Beautiful deck. Um, Back almost looking like maybe the Botticelli tarot. And then she tells him, pick 4 cards. And he picks the Ace of Swords, the Death card, and there are 2 other cards that I can't remember, but they had a lot of tombstones on it. Now, if I see that lineup, usually I'd say, well, somebody's going through a transformation or awakening. But that's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said was, there is something that has been thought to be long buried that is going to be revealed. There's a secret that someone thinks has been long buried and forgotten that's going to be revealed. Now, at that time, I saw him kind of freeze. So he thinks it's a secret about him that's going to be revealed. But I didn't get that. I felt like it was something ancestral. Okay. So when this card comes out, that I immediately remember the dream. I'd forgotten it. There's some sort of ancestral secret that is either being revealed right now to your person, or there's some kind of secret in their life that's being revealed or will be revealed, and the same within 1 week's time. Okay? I'll pull a card on it, okay? Walk by faith and not by sight. I think that's what your person's doing. They are following spirit. They are following spirit. And they are trusting in their own counsel. I think before your person needs to get the buy-in of family members and friends and what. No, they're trusting their own counsel. And then we have a look at the eyes. I know this is something I say if you want to know if someone is happy or not, or if you want to know if they're telling the truth, right? Look at their eyes. The windows to the soul, right? We'll pull a card on that and see what that's talking about. I think they're trying to figure out who they can trust. And then we have secret affairs. All right. So there's definitely something that's remained a secret in your person's life that's coming to the fore. Okay, something's been revealed, and it's something big because secrets come up twice. Okay, so it could be that they're going to find out something about their ancestry that's kind of going to blow their mind, or they're going to find out something that's happening in their current life that's also going to blow their mind, or it could be both. Okay, all right, let's have a look. Spirit, tell us a little bit about this secret. All right, we have the Hermit in reverse. So something that your person, yeah, okay. So this secret, I don't feel like it's ancestral. This secret is a childhood secret that your person has been avoiding for a very long time. Maybe that's what he and I were running from. Things from the past. Yes, and Spirit's saying that when they finally decide to look at this, it is going to cause a massive tower moment in their life, but in the end, they're going to love themselves just a little bit more. There's something that your person's been running from. Something from their childhood that they've been running from. Something that has caused them a lot of hurt and pain. This is absolute grief here. That they've been running from, that they didn't even want to look at or even acknowledge. For some of them, it is related to a mother wound. Okay? Or some abuse at the hand of their mother. Or some kind of neglect. That's very, very painful for them to look at. But Spirit is saying, from the moment that they finally face that truth, whatever this is, because this feels very heavy, that's when they're going to get a lot of clarity about why they do the things that they do. Your person's holding their own counsel right now. They're walking by faith and they're trusting in where they're being guided. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. The times that your person has really been hurt and been betrayed is when they didn't trust in their own intuition, when they took the advice of others, when they gave their power away to other people. But now they're like, nuh-uh. I know exactly what I want to do. They've made up their mind. This is the Lovers in reverse. They've made up their mind and they're trusting in where they're being guided. Now we have a look at the eyes. We have Page of Cups. This is your eyes. This is why this person trusts you, because when they look in your eyes, whether it's through your pictures or through the phone, they feel that they can trust you and they feel that past life connection to you. It's like you are their world. Spirit, what's the secret affairs? We have Ace of Swords. So it comes back again. Because Two of Swords in reverse for me is the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Someone in your person's life who's a control freak is going to find out the truth about you. Yeah, look at it right here. Look at the Ace of Swords here again. They're going to find out the truth about you. And look, High Priestess in reverse, a secret revealed. And this is going to set your person free. Someone in their life who, yes, it's a control freak. The Emperor is a control freak. Or who may have been abusing their power over your person. They're going to find out about you. I think for some of you watching, you are a closely guarded secret. And it looks like this secret is about to be revealed. Let's see if there's anything else that your person wants to tell you right now. I'm going to be using these love messages. Love messages from the Divine by Our Soul Sister Tiffany. What does your person want you to know? In the extended, what I will do, I'm going to go into this deck, Book of African Divination. We haven't used it for a long time, and I know you guys like this deck. I'll go into this deck and get a message from the ancestors since they were mentioned. And then I'll look at your person's feelings for you and their sexual fantasies about you. So it's going to be a little spicy. Let's see if there's anything else that your person wants you to know right now. I love you. Well, they said it in the letter and they just want to say it again, okay? They want you to know that. I always knew. They always knew how they felt. And I think they betrayed their heart by listening to other people and caring about what other people thought of their decisions and their life. I always knew. What else do they want you to know? I value our friendship. They said it in the letter and they're saying it again. Right? You are their only friend. You are the only person that they trust. Everybody else is a frenemy. The glass is not half full, it is overflowing. So they're changing their perception of things, okay? I feel you're dealing with someone a little bit of a pessimist. I'm a little bit cynical about life because of what they've been through. But now that their life, their perspective is changing, they're really seeing the things in their life that they should be grateful for, and they are expressing gratitude for it. You touch my soul with your words. I told you when I read that letter, I felt, whoa, you touch my soul with your words. And remember, they said they hug your words close to their chest. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's just get some advice from Spirit, and then we'll go to the extended. We'll see what the ancestors, what their view of this whole thing is. We're going to look at their feelings towards you. We're going to look at their sexual fantasies with regard to you. And then we're going to look at their next actions towards you within a month if you're watching this reading. But if you're not able to join me in the extended, let's get some advice. We have resistance. I'm here not regular, so I'm putting up a resistance, right? I think this person, they just had a wall around their heart. They just didn't want to connect to anyone, and it goes back to that whole childhood secret that they didn't want to face. What's the advice for you right now? That message underneath the deck could also be for you, that you are also kind of resisting the flow of things. Let's see what Spirit's saying. We have soul care. And there's the fire burning there. Let's have a look. Okay. So right now, Spirit wants you to do things that nurture your soul. Indulge in your creativity. Go outside in nature if you're able. A lot of people ain't able. It's too bloody cold, right? But do things that really nurture your soul. If you love plants, if you love drawing, painting, whatever it is, Spirit saying it's time to indulge in those sort of things. We have soul care. It's also about meditation, grounding and protection, prayer, affirmations, right? Whatever it is that nurtures your soul, your energy. Soul care. And this piece of art is called Seated Wholeness. Beautiful. I value and nurture my innermost layers. I make time to care for my soul. Countless layers ripple inward and outward, ever swirling, ever spiraling. Creation unfolding itself, lit from the internal flame. Rising up from our passionate roots, life force informing the body. Portal of truth at the heart center. We are far greater than our bodies, minds, and identities. We are beings more infinite than we can know or fathom. There are countless layers we cannot see or identify yet. We are interconnected to it all. How intertwined do we allow ourselves to be with the infinite aspects of who we are? Do we really walk in disconnect with our soul self? Or is our soul or core wisdom keeper an informant of our day-to-day lives? All soul needs care, intentionality, and awareness. If we create the time to tune into our soul awareness and allow our soul self to speak to us, we can walk our lives with a deeper sense of wholeness, interconnectedness, and ease. We must remember to care for ourselves at our innermost core layers and notice what experiences, interactions, and acts bring a sense of soul fulfillment and nurturance to the core of our beings. Consider what lights the inner flame, the most primal core layers of who you are. What makes you feel in connection with your innermost creative passion? What creates a deep opening in your heart center? What is your soul longing for? What care and tending is your soul self asking of you? And what do you need to contemplate right now? How connected am I to my soul self on a regular basis? How does my soul self inform how I walk through life? What does my soul need most right now? And there's a ritual here. It says, gather an eye covering or a scarf, lay flat on your back, get comfortable, cover your eyes, and bring awareness to your breath. Let your breath clear your body from your toes to your head and beyond. Bring full awareness to your physical body. Notice as much as you can notice. Invite yourself to connect with aspects of yourself beyond the body without getting caught in identifying those aspects. Bring awareness to your soul self. Notice what you notice. There's no right or no wrong way. Ask your soul self to speak through you. Allow it to share what it wants to share without judgment. Listen for a soulful moment. Thank yourself for speaking through you. Set an intention to speak with your soul self regularly. And you know, it's a good practice that when you do your morning prayer, affirmation, meditation, whatever you do to ground yourself, to connect to yourself, you can always ask, what percentage am I connected to my soul self? Or what percentage am I connected to my higher self? And if you get less than 100%, ask what is missing, what can be done. How can I connect fully to my higher self, and just wait for the answer or inspiration? And maybe it won't come then, but at some point throughout the day, you will get your answer. Okay? Just ask. Yourself is always willing to talk to you. Yourself's not ghosting you at all. Okay? All right, my love. So if you're interested, you can join me in the extended. Otherwise, thank you so much for the blessings. Take care. Bye.